What episode is this?
39.
39, man. It's TEP. Here with my boy Ed. How you doing?
Good, man. Good.
It's your boy Jew here. Remember, do all the things on all the things. We welcome y'all. Ed, just straight off the bat, man. How you feeling?
Good, man. I kind of got back to it this week. You know, last week, like I said, I only got to work out once, which made me feel completely out of whack. But I got back on it this week, man. I'm hitting hot yoga a little harder than I normally do because normally I try to go like just twice a week. But I'm looking at probably going on pace to go like 3 times this week.
Oh, so you turned it up a little bit.
But, man, let me tell you.
Okay.
Like, I didn't go at all last week because I didn't have the time.
Okay.
But, man, you going back, being in a room that's 103 degrees that first time, it was like I just lost it all, man. Like, my balance wasn't as good. Like, normally, like, doing the little balance exercises on one leg is, like, nothing for me. I don't know. I just always worked on my balance. But, boy, it was a struggle this week. Like I said, I already went twice now. I'll probably go some more this week. But I was like, I had that little wobbling leg, trying to, normally I'm just stable. I'm stout and firm.
Oh, that knee was.
Yeah, I was buckling, man. I was buckling. It's just crazy, like, when you take a week off, like.
How much that can, like, affect.
Yeah. Like, a major impact. Because, like, I was in there, I felt like, dang, it was a week, not 2-3 weeks or a month or something. But I don't know. Like I said, I just feel like sometimes like I'm just a machine, but it's like a fine-tuned machine. So even the smallest thing could just throw it out of the way. Yeah. Unfortunately. But I don't know. I'm back on it though, man. I done worked out every day. I'm doing hot yoga more. So I feel like I'm back in my groove, man. I don't know. Structure, it just, for me, I function better in structure. And then too, it's like with that, it's like working out and stuff. Like you can feel when you hadn't worked out. Like you can literally look and see. So it's just, I don't know, just keeping that all in order. But outside of that, man, life's been pretty good, man. So we got this thing at work coming up for Halloween. Like each department, like pretty much dress up, and then there's like judges that judge and pick the best. What department got like the best theme, costume, outfit, or whatever. Yeah, like whoever did it the best or whatever. You just pick whatever you want to do, and you get to go to like lunch at like 3, and then you don't have to come back, and it's paid for. Okay. So like
always a plus.
So what we decided to do, I don't know if this is gonna win. I'll tell y'all next episode. But it's gonna be like a wedding theme, and it's just like a bunch of puns.
Okay.
So like, we got like the guy that's gonna give away the bride. He gonna have a shotgun in his hand. Shotgun wedding. Oh. The guy that's playing the ring bear. He's gonna be dressed as a bear.
Oh, like a ring bear. Okay. Okay.
He's gonna be carrying the ring as a bear.
Okay.
Like the usher that we have is gonna be Usher.
Oh, like actual Usher.
Usher, but like ushering. And.
Okay.
And just stuff like that. And then we even gonna break out into song. Say a Prayer for You by Anita Baker. Okay. I say a little prayer for you.
Who suggested
forever and never. Of course not me. I'm just a willing participant.
So what you gonna be?
I'm actually getting married, man.
Oh, you're gonna be the groom?
Yeah, I'm getting married.
Okay, so what you got? Just you gonna be a groom?
They just told me to wear a suit, and I tried to get out of it today. I was like, "Can I just wear khakis and just throw on a blazer, and that'll be fine?" Or should I go full suit? It was like, "Nah, I'll go suit." I was like, I don't want to be in that all day, so I'll probably bring a change of clothes with me. But yeah, I'm getting married, so I don't have to do anything. Just stand there.
That'd have been a good time to dress as Andre 3000 from international players.
Oh man,
that'd have been good.
That's a good one. No one would have got it.
No, they wouldn't get it. But
no one would have got it.
Yeah. I feel like nobody would have got it.
Not at my.
Not at your job.
Yeah, but that would have been good. But so I'm just gonna stand up there and like I said, we really just like doing a wedding, but it got like a bunch of puns in it.
But it's gonna be like a steel frame, or it's gonna be. Are y'all taking a picture, or is it
we like having like the ceremony, like the priest go out, I go out, and then the ring bearers fly. This is gonna be like because we plan on the theme of a shotgun wedding, so everything's gonna be like
quick,
over literally in 2 minutes. We're not saying vows or anything to each other, but it was just so funny though, because like I didn't even know what side to stand on or anything. It's like, well, I haven't done this before.
How about to say, well, at least you getting a little taste, right? Kinda.
Yes, so yeah, we got that, and I don't know. I want to win because I want the free lunch.
Heck yeah,
but I don't. But see, they really go all out. Like this, not everybody just wear a little funky costumes.
No, it's like, bro, play your part.
No, they like people decorate they sections of the building and it be completely decorated. Like,
oh wow,
I'm gonna show you some pictures, but it's really like on some next level stuff. So I don't honestly, but we gonna have like programs because we actually had to take pictures. Me and the bride, we took pictures.
Oh, like wedding pictures and everything.
We took pictures so we can have a program. So we're gonna have a program. We're gonna have actual cake.
Jesus.
And we're gonna have like little sparkling cider to, emulate champagne. So we trying to go all out. I don't know. We was talking about that today. We was like, we don't know if it's gonna be enough. I mean, we breaking out into songs, so hopefully that helped. But apparently somebody did that last year, but the person that broke out in the song last year could actually sing. I was like, oh, that's no fun.
How about to say,
people that can sing or
That's true.
Yeah. So I don't know. It'll be cool. It's fun, like.
Do you know what the other departments are doing?
Nah, bro. It's so crazy because it's like top secret. Like the people that's on the opposite side of our building, they like put up a sheet.
Like, so you can't see what they was. Oh God!
Like I said, this is I haven't been there for a full year, so this is my first time going through Halloween. But it's fun, people really getting into it. Just a nice time, just to boost morale and do something different,
just break the monotony.
Yes, come and sit at your desk. So it'll be fun. Oh, but though. We get lunch the day of the competition too. Okay. So we already getting food. So
okay. Well, that's always a good thing.
Heck yeah, man.
Eat your people.
For my lunch, I eat nothing but bananas, Ritz crackers, and peanut butter. So if I can get a little variety, I'm happy about it.
What a savage!
I like to stay light and agile and hungry, man. I don't.
Yeah, you don't want to be bogged down.
Because Monday I was running behind because we had the little watch party.
Oh yeah, we did. We did.
I'm old, so that threw. Whoa, I'm old, and like I had for some reason I fell asleep with an AirPod in, but of course it came out, but it was outside the case. So when my alarm went off, it went off in the AirPod.
It played through the AirPod.
So I just naturally woke up because when I woke up, I was like, "Well, I'm not tired," but it was 6:15.
Jeez.
So I missed my little 4:45 normal call time where I get up to go work out and stuff. So I didn't have time to like make my little morning smoothie. So I just had to hurry up and go to work. So I was hungry. So then I went because I ate my my little bananas that I normally would have for lunch. I ate that for breakfast because I was just starving. And then like for lunch, I was like, well, dang, I got to go get actual food. I went to Chicken Express, man.
Oh man!
The funny thing
you
is,
went all the way
anytime
out. It's right there by the building, though.
Yeah, it's close to us. But anytime I actually go get lunch and I eat it. Like in the process of eating it, I feel good, but after it's like instant regret because I'm just sitting there. So it's like
it's just all sitting on you.
Yeah, and it's like I can kind of go walk around, but at some point I got to come back and do work. It's like it's not that much walking around to do. So it's like anytime I ever try to quote unquote treat myself to real food, it just ends in regret unless I don't get a lot. But then I'm still hungry. So it's like that's what I'm saying. It's like I have to eat just enough to like not make me hungry, but not enough to be full or close to full or remotely full.
Okay.
I mean, like I said, the Chicken Express was good eating it, but
I'm about to say it's all gonna be good.
Instant regret, and I was like, I know if I get this, it's gonna be instant regret.
But you did it anyway.
I did it anyway. But I was like, I mean, I could have just, if I really wanted to be a grown, responsible, knowing me, I should have just went and got like some fruit. But like, bro,
but why would you do that when Chicken Express is right there?
I was like, bro, I'm about to like get in my car and I have to drive to get fruit. There's just nothing about that sounds fun. But no, that's been my week though, man. We've just been preparing for that. I done got back in the swing of it, and it's been good, man. How about you?
Oh man, my week has been pretty good. I'm on the up and up. Work is going good. It's pretty smooth. They are taking us out Thursday, or they taking us out one of these days, and they're going to take us to. I think we're going bowling. Okay. It was one of those things where like my supervisor was like, ask your guys what they want to do.
Okay.
And when I asked them, everybody, of course, I'm down for whatever, I'm down for whatever.
Yeah.
So like nobody's actually giving the answer of what they want to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then one dude was like, well, let's check out that Andretti place. You heard of that? The Andretti place has like an indoor go-kart.
Andretti?
It's like in like the Colony area.
Okay, but it's just like one of them places that's all encompassing.
Yeah, all encompassing. Now, when I told my boss that, he was like, that might be a little pricey. And I was like, okay, cool. He was like, we might just go bowling. And I was like, okay.
I'm not so heck.
That's pricey too. But
I'm
last
about to
time,
say, unless you're going on like a weekday, that's pricey too.
Last thing we did was Top Golf. So I was like,
that's not cheap either.
I mean, I don't know the budget. I'm just telling him what my guys told me.
Yeah, I think bowling good because it forces you to like sit there. Only one person can go, so it's gonna
be conversation.
Yeah. And it's not like a quick pace, and so but y'all all like in one concentrated.
Yeah, and it's coming from like, excuse me, I'm sorry, but it's coming from a group of guys that don't be together that often.
Yeah,
so you know we'll get to sit down and just talk like. Even if you are just talking about work, it bleeds over to other conversations, and like you ain't gonna see that dude for probably another week or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So,
side note, I recently went bowling for the first time in at least 2 years because pandemic and all that stuff.
Last time I went bowling,
and no matter what, my first game is like always terrible because I don't bowl enough, so I almost gotta like reteach myself. Like I know conceptually how I like to bowl, but I gotta like reteach myself the first game. So I'm always terrible the first game.
Mm-hmm.
But then like I got it together the second game, and I bowled 3 strikes in a row for the first time in my life.
Oh.
But I'm not gonna lie, I was like, the thing with me in bowling is like I just get into it, and like I was putting a little extra oomph on that ball, man. I'm not gonna lie, I was letting that ball have it, and then so I did good the second game. Did good the third. Now me personally, that's my okay. I'm good. I don't need to play anymore because honestly, normally that third game,
this probably as best as it's going to get.
Midway through that third game, I start to feel it a little bit.
Oh, okay.
So it's like okay, I'm gonna make it through the third, but I'm cool after that. But I ended up playing a fourth game, and man, when I say
was it drop off?
No, I still bowled. Well, fatigue did kind of set in, but I was still bowling good. But like when I say because I'm left-handed, I bowl with my left hand.
Oh, okay.
So when I say my left wrist, that next day was killing me. Then it went from my left wrist somehow to my right wrist started bothering me.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm getting older, man.
I don't even know.
4 games of bowling. But me, like I say, normally my threshold to be comfortable and just it's a good time. I'm satisfied 3. Because like I said, the first game is a wash. I'm not going to play good. Honestly, I can just do 2 and be satisfied. But 3 tops.
Yeah, 3 is always like, okay, here we go.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we had a good time.
Like Thursday, like I'm the same way. Like, and I got a couple of things like that, like where the first time I do it, it's like I'm really just reteaching myself how to do it. Then the second and third, I kind of get my little groove, what I want to do, how I want to put spins on the ball. Like I kind of get my form back a little bit. But my first game is going to be trash. But I look forward to the second and third. And you know, the a lot of the offers is going to be there, survey is going to be there. So you're going to have to get it. So I'm going to have a chance to talk to some people I don't really talk to every day. And that's always cool because like
I'm gonna say so many of y'all so like remote, so
it's really you don't see nobody
once every few months. Well, like, I guess when stuff like this happens,
so when you see somebody you be like, oh man, we worked on this together, like, oh yeah, that was like back in August, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's still cool. It's a good camaraderie thing. And it's showing, and the company shows us that they appreciate us, and like you said, they feed us and everything like that. It'd be kind of weird with drinks. Sometimes they buy drinks. Sometimes like they buy drinks, but they're like, hey, don't get drunk. Don't just be getting sloppy. You know what I'm saying? So I keep it to a light. I usually do like water and then maybe get 2 beers and that's it. Outside of that, my week has been pretty standard. I'm getting ready for a fundraiser that I'm doing for my class reunion because I'm the president. Which is pretty cool. I like coordinating things. There's always like an anxiety about it. Well, not anxiety. I just get anxious. Like, okay, is it all going to work out? But it's always so good to see the pieces slide together. You know, sometimes something happens, but we shake back, and then something else happens, and then we correct it, or we drop something, add something. So that's been pretty cool.
Yeah.
But the week's been good, man. Like, I'm enjoying it, man. Kind of just in this space where I'm just like, I'm ready to like, the thought that's been on my mind for so long is just like bossing up, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that's such a cliche thing to say. You hear it everywhere. Well, you got to boss up, But I've just been thinking about bossing up, just like how I can use everything at my disposal that I have to improve the quality of my life. That's kind of what I think about when I think about bossing up. So I'm like, man, I got this. I can raise it to this level. And I'm just like masterminding this stuff because I don't know, like maybe it's just like the residual effects of my birthday.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Or maybe I'm just looking at my life and like, man.
I say, yeah, man, you to that age now.
Yeah. But like, I'm a very self-conscious, analyzing person. So I do this on a daily, but it do get to the point where I'm like, all right, it's time to flip a switch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's time to flip a switch. So that's what my mind been on. And like, it's been very proactive lately. So that's kind of what my week has been like. Yeah, man. And I'm looking forward. I'm going into a good weekend. I'm going back home. I know I be going home a lot, but like, I don't know. I don't mind doing it. You know what I'm saying? If it's for a good cause. So.
Yeah, I really need you to bring something back. I haven't thought about it yet, though. Well, I have, but it's something I need you to grab from me, but I just can't remember.
Oh,
but
okay.
Anywho,
okay.
I got a random question for you.
Go ahead.
What are your top 3 favorite dances of all time?
Celebrity or everybody?
No, dances, not dancers.
Oh, dances. Ooh. Dang. Oh, Dougie number 1 for sure. Dougie's one. Man, Dougie, Crank That Birdman was too complex for me, so I couldn't get that down. So that's not it. Crank That not up there, even though it was fun. I'm gonna go Dougie. I'm gonna go Beef It Up, and then I'm gonna go Love Slide.
I just knew you was gonna include the South Side in there.
I mean, Southside is cool, but just dance I enjoy doing. Yeah, that's probably my top 3.
Beef It Up was different, man.
I mean, that beef it up when it's different when you're doing it by yourself, but when it's a whole room.
Yeah, I'm about to say you just had to be there, to
bro.
understand
Yeah,
beef
when
it
the
up.
whole room beefing it up, you ain't got no choice.
Yeah, literally.
You ain't got no choice, bro. Literally, like you look more weird standing still. Than
And it's hard to do with the whole room.
with the whole room doing
waiting.
it. You know what I'm saying? Like beef it up, bro. Like my type of party, Don Kennedy. Like I think that's the perfect beef it up song. I don't even know that. I mean, cause there is a beef it up song that watch me beef it up. But nah. But that my type of party.
Type of party.
Like that's the beef it up.
That's it.
That's the unofficial official beef it up song. So those are my 3. And Love Slide is cool because it's not cha-cha slide and it ain't wobble, but it's a line dance.
It's smooth, especially if you see 2 people do that in unison.
But like if you get into your groove on that Love Slide, bro, it looks amazing.
It's smooth.
It's smooth. I love Love Slide. And the song nice.
Yeah, I knew that at one point.
The whole song or the dance?
I don't know about the little dance.
Oh yeah. Shout out
to I say me and Jacoy, man.
Shout out to Jacoy, man. Love Slide.
I'm about to say because that little that's what I would say. If you do that with in unison, that
love Quiet as Kept. Love Slide is one of my favorite songs. And now 4th, 5th will probably be Bunny Hop Southside, but because I like the Bunny Hop song. I like the song too.
You know the weird thing about the Bunny Hop, I never remember how to do it until it come on. Like if you just ask me how to Bunny Hop, I don't know. But if you play the music, I instantly know the little step.
I Bunny Hopped that Buddha birthday in that little bitty space. Me and my brothers, but yeah. So what's your 3?
I'm so glad I got my own. I like that song. That's I don't know if I just heard that so much. Bro, I don't know. I really like that. That's
actually a nice song.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't want you in the club because you got fights in the club. Come on, bro.
That's a good song.
I'm so glad I got my own. I ain't worried about Josephine. I like some natural highs.
I'm gonna go. Of course, number one is the Dougie.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because you can freak it so many ways.
Man, that's just
that's
came up on that. Man.
Yeah,
it's different.
Yeah. Shoulders
for me. The number two.
Oh, here we go.
I think it's the two-step, man. Not DJ Unk. I'm just talking about
a two-step
because it's so versatile. Anybody can do it.
You talking about Exotico two-step?
No, I'm just talking about you step one way, you step another way, then you step the other way twice.
Mm-hmm.
Like just a good two-step, man. Because anybody can do a two-step. It ain't too demanding.
And you could personalize it,
bro. You can freak the heck out of it.
Yeah, you could personalize a two-step, just like you.
I think the two-step for me is just his versatility, you know.
Yeah, but I don't know if I would call it. I mean, it's a dance, but like, is it a dance?
Okay. We don't have to go there. Okay, that just give me one more then. If that's just a standard movement,
I think that's just movement.
Okay. Well, I'm for two. Then it'd be the Mohead swag.
Okay.
Be the Mohead swag, man.
I never really got into that. I mean, I watched y'all do it, but
that's
because I just see some people Mohead swag.
Yeah, you need a little space for that. If you don't know it, it's just gonna look insane to you. But I think that's why I like it so much.
And I ain't never seen nobody just like say, "Hey, I'm about to Mohead swag." They just burst out doing it.
Yeah, I might say if you just see somebody randomly do that,
you like, man, what the hell?
I normally think, oh, you must be from like Mississippi.
Mm-hmm. In Atlanta too. What Georgia? That little clump.
They Mohead swag
in Georgia.
Yeah,
they Mohead swag.
Learn me something.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Okay, so that would be two.
Mm-hmm.
And then three. Dang, I had it. I might.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna have to go with that beef it up too, man.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you.
It's a lot of different degrees you can do the beef it up to. It can be like in the extreme one, or it can be like just a little smooth one where you just working your shoulders.
So what I'm hearing from you is that you like dances that have a like set in stone movement, but you can adjust them if you want to. Because everybody Dougie ain't the same.
Yeah, I'm not saying that's completely different.
I used to like seeing other people's Dougies because like, oh, that's what he do.
Yeah,
he a drummer boy.
Yeah, everybody would have like that. Yeah,
some people be in that mirror. Some people be in that mirror. I wasn't in the mirror that much. Some people more shoulders. I was more shoulders.
Yeah, definitely more shoulders.
I was more shoulders. Some people dip lower than others.
Yeah.
Some people just keep it.
Yeah, I didn't really pride myself on going too low on the dip. It wasn't really about that. It was more of a shoulder thing. I wasn't going to go too deep.
When you dip that thing down there, come on, man.
I didn't dip
For real. Oh, hey. I got some honorable mentions. Because Frankie was nice. Because what it would do to the party, though.
Yeah.
Because you can choose to do the Frankie, or you could just jam to the song.
Yeah.
That was a nice one, too.
Okay, so definitely. The South Side is up there for me, but I just seen like that get butchered so much.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it can kind of put a sour taste in my mouth.
But you know when you see somebody that know how to South Side. Like, oh, that boy know how to South Side.
I just seen
when
so
they
many
fake
nasty ones.
When they bring it back, then they rub the head. Man.
Just
South Side up there.
Fast.
But
yeah.
I did South Side like my whole life. That's like cha-cha slide to me. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was just one of those type of dances. Mm-hmm. Dang, Whoop Rico.
I've been whipping Rico a lot.
Okay, I'm about to say the Whoop Rico. Come on,
I've been doing that's like I don't know why. Just randomly, I've been doing that a lot.
And the newest, the more modern dance that I like the most, because this is where I stopped. I stopped at the Millie Rock because the Millie Rock was cool to me. That was like the last dance. I was like, I'm doing this one. After that,
you didn't whoa.
Oh yeah, I did whoa a little bit. I did hit that whoa a little bit. But Millie Rock was like, I mess with this. I
think that was like, the last one. I was just really getting to it on it.
And I liked it.
Yeah, I mess with the Millie Rock.
So even just talking about these dances, man, I mean, we both seen each other do these dances.
Yeah.
Have I seen you Mohead swag? I know I have. Yeah, I had to. I had to. I don't know. It just it takes me back to. Yeah, I had that parking lot.
I said that'd be so funny because, like, we used to be quick to dance in public. Now that's like, bro, ain't really my thing to just dance in public.
But we used to just like, that's just what we did.
Yeah,
man, we would just get in the parking lot, turn the music on,
and just go.
Somebody pull up, man, look at them, and we
wasn't stopping what we was doing.
I was telling somebody about this the other day. I know we talked about it last weekend. How like coming up in the parties, we would be the ones like, man, because some people used to be the parties. They used to be like too gangster. They want to post up, arms folded.
Yeah,
I used to be like, man, bump that, bro. Like, we in a party, bro. Why is we just shoulder to shoulder?
Yeah,
boy, used to cut up in that Econo Lodge, man.
Well, I mean, I think that might be like a cultural thing though, because like most people at parties where we from, they dance, even if
they do. Well, we have a dancing culture.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I think the culture is just, it's okay. Like, people dance, like, it don't really mean nothing or any, like, people don't look at you differently because you dance. It's just everybody.
Ain't nobody like, oh, look at him dancing. Yeah.
And even like if it's not like you're not just super intense, even if you might hit a little sway and nod your head, you're gonna do something.
A little bop or something. Yeah. Yeah, because we had music. The music played in our parties.
Yeah, you couldn't. It'd be hard to just stand still to that.
I mean, how you gonna be still to G shit too?
Or, wipe me down and
stuff or like that. Turn the beat up.
Yeah,
you can't just stand still to turn the beat up. Come on, bro.
But yeah, I think that, but I do think that's like more of a cultural thing because I guess like different areas they might do different stuff or it might be perceived different ways if you dance.
Well, you went to college in Louisiana,
yeah, so it was like the same.
And I went to school in Dallas, so
people danced.
It was people still do. So I was like, bro, this is my element. Like. Yeah. Then it was kind of different. Had to kind of, okay, I watched some, adopted some moves.
Yeah, it wasn't like it was in New York, just in the Red Cafe and just had
Mano.
Man, just had to nod.
And just
nod.
And what's up, bro? But yeah, but I don't know. Just think about that old stuff and maybe just, let me just ask you a question here. How did we start?
Like when did we first meet each other or become friends?
I think the people need to know.
When was your earliest memory of me? Because I
6th grade.
6th?
I was in 6th, you was in 7th grade.
Okay, that makes sense. Middle school.
Because you hooped.
Yeah.
I remember you as a hooper more than anything else in UIL math. And I wasn't even in that class. I think that's my earliest memory of you.
But you were in UIL though.
I was in UIL, science. But I wasn't in UIL math.
You was in science.
Yeah, I was in UIL science.
Yeah, I think my earliest memory of you is middle school. Granted, it's orange, so I know I seen you around.
Yeah, before, but see, I didn't go to band choir, so we got to break it down because we got listeners. So it was 3 elementary schools in our town, Orange. Mm-hmm. It was Bancroft, Anderson, Loreno. I went to Anderson and Loreno, but I never went to Bancroft.
Yeah, and I went to only Bancroft.
Yeah, so that's probably why I never came across you. But I knew of you.
I'm pretty sure we crossed paths.
Yeah, I'm saying I knew of you, but yeah. But then again, as a kid, like it was like, why would I say something to somebody I don't know? I don't know.
You just be in your own little
world. You be in your own world, and then once like I might go to the football game and have my friends, and I'm just talking with them, Yeah. But my earliest memory is definitely middle school, and it was like very distant at first because my other close friends, Jacoy and McCoy, like they talked to you, but I never talked to you personally, like one on one.
Yeah, because my Corey was in UIL math, so that's how we got. Because how we started off is me and him, because he used to burn CDs.
Yeah, he did.
And so then I think I just started writing my list out and giving. I think he charged like $1 to do them.
He charged me $5. I still be trying to beat him up.
I think you got taxed. I know I didn't pay $5 because I didn't have that much money in middle school.
I think I paid $5 for a 3-6 Mafia CD. I bought 2 CDs for my girl.
Maybe that was $2.50. I'm promised. I think they were $1.
But $5 was the going rate. Everybody paid $5. I think you got shown love.
Yeah, because I know for a fact I didn't have that type of money in middle school. So that's why
we only talk about $5. That's crazy.
No, I did not have
that's
that
05 though. 06, 05.
I didn't have that type of money.
Mm-mm.
So that's why I said I'm pretty sure I gave him $1 in change because I didn't get money because I didn't.
Mm-hmm. But you got to tell them. So you are your math and stuff. That was a class.
Yeah, it was a class, but it's kind of like an extracurricular activity. It's like it's almost like because UIL, that's like a entity in the state of Texas.
Yeah,
they regulate sports and extracurricular
it's like interscholastic.
activities.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's like it was a competition.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, it is a competition. So I guess it was kind of like an academic sport.
It was just academics. It was just competitive academics.
Yeah. So we were in.
And y'all had a class for that. So UIL Science didn't have a class for that.
Oh, so y'all just actually went to the competition.
Yeah, and she gave us the test to just go over.
Oh yeah, but see, we actually had a
class, so we didn't have a class
that we took every day. So we so that's how I got cool with my Corey then.
Mm-hmm.
Like the UIL tournaments, they would be like.
Yeah, I'd be at the tournaments. So, yeah.
I'm about to say, and honestly, what we did we played wall ball.
Yeah, and football every now and then.
And football maybe. But we did that until we actually had to go take our test. Mm-hmm. But then you just come back and instantly start playing again. And
this would be like a Saturday. So this would be like a Saturday. And most people went because they gave us back then. $14. They gave us $7.
Well,
in middle school. $14.
Yeah, I think it depends on how long we were gonna.
How long we gonna be there?
Because you would get like
$7 to $14,
depending on because it's for each meal. But we would do that. And, I mean, that's how we got familiar with.
Yeah, I was about to say I would see you on those Saturdays, and that would be cool. But it was never like
Yeah, it wasn't that personable. Yeah, it was just like
hey, you trying to play?
We know each other names and we playing.
Yeah, we playing. Yeah. So then
it wasn't. But I think at that point we was still school friends because it was different between just being school friends or hanging out outside of school.
Yeah, exactly. It's different between seeing somebody Monday through Friday. And then somebody see on the weekends, or somebody you see after school. Yeah,
because it'd be a bunch of people in school you cool with, but that's where it ends. Like,
that's where it ends. Yeah, I don't bring it no different than that.
Yeah, you're not hanging out after school.
Now I will say this: when I was 7th grade and you were 8th grade, because Ed is a year older than me, for the TEP listeners, I started playing basketball and you were playing basketball, and I think that's where it was more. I guess you could say intimate because like we was playing sports. So
did we end up on the same team?
Yeah, we did because I was on the 8th grade B team. They moved me up. I wasn't on the A team no more. They moved me up to the B team, and you decided to be on the B team.
Yeah,
because Ed didn't want to be on the A team.
I didn't like the coaching. If I don't like it structurally, I don't want to be a part of it.
And I think that was like foundationally. It wasn't the foundation, but it was
do you remember the infamous play?
Yeah, because. Okay, let me tell this story real quick. So we was playing Jasper, Texas. We both the 8th grade B team. I don't even know. I might have been like the 3. You might have been like the 2. And Brinson was number 1 or whatever. Somebody like that. And I remember, so it was a close game. It was a good game. That's one of my better games. and Ed was just always a good basketball player. So you come down to the wire. They call a timeout. Our coach called a timeout. He wasn't even just a good coach anyway. We literally came to the huddle and he was like, "This who hot tonight? Ed and Julius. Which one of y'all want to take the last shot?" And this dude Ed just pointed at me.
I believed in you even back then.
Yeah, you did. He was like, give it to Ju. I was like, Ed, what you talking about, bro? Like, you definitely a better basketball player than me. And Jordan, no, it was an inbound play. Who got the ball? Jordan got the ball on the inbound because he shot it up from the free throw.
Yeah, he wasn't supposed to shoot the ball.
He wasn't supposed to shoot the ball because he was supposed to swing it to me. Jordan shot the ball. It hit the back of the rim, bounced straight back to him. He panicked, turned around. It was me, and he threw it to me. And it toilet bowl like it was gonna go in.
I still remember that.
It toilet bowl like it was going in, then it came out, and then we lost the game. But Ed could have most definitely took that shot, but he gave it to me. He tried to give me some shine.
Yeah, man.
And that might be where it first started at, right there, very unconsciously. And then
I promise, I still remember it because it
looked good. It looked really good, and then I missed it, and that was probably like the height of my basketball career. I mean, I played 8th grade, but that's the height of my basketball career. But anyways, we played again on that team.
Mm-hmm.
Then after that, you was in high school. Because when you was in high school and I was in middle school, it was like there was just no way we was gonna run into each other.
But I still did UIL my freshman year, so we would kind of be with y'all still.
Yeah,
some of those meets, but
we're together.
Yeah, it really wasn't much talking then either.
Mm-hmm. But then my freshman year, your sophomore year, what happened? What did you know? I'm sorry.
No, that's my recollection up until that point.
Yeah. So what happened our freshman year?
And your freshman year, my sophomore year. I mean, we played football.
We played football.
But it was still separate, though.
It went to off season. Like that off season of my freshman year, yours.
Sophomore year. That's when it really started.
That's when it kicked off because, like, once off season started, I mean, no matter if you varsity, JV, or freshman, like, you're going to be all together at that point.
Yeah.
So that was it. We lost the first round that year. So off season started hella early, like in December.
Yeah.
And we was in there and we was just getting it in. And the Christmas break was coming. Mm-hmm. And I remember we worked out and I was getting water at a water fountain. Because it was over, like block was over. And I was getting water at the water fountain. And that's when Halo 3 was out? Mm-hmm. It had to be, it just came out. And Ed comes up to me. I don't even know what you said. Did you ever about play Halo? Or did you say you want to play Halo at your house? I think you just said like...
I want to say, I thought I remember us being like on the sideline and we was just talking.
Okay, that might have been, that might be different.
I think like we was just trying to find somewhere to play Halo.
That's what it was.
Then you suggested, you was like, well, we can play Halo at my house.
Yeah, that's what it was.
And I was
that's
like,
what it was. That's what it was.
Because I remember we all agreed to come over there, but me and Brinson was the first people over there.
Yeah, I was.
And your mama had bought pizza.
Yeah, she did.
God dang, okay.
Yeah, she did.
The hospitality, my goodness. I was just coming to play the game.
Yeah, I think.
Then that would have been enough, but.
Yeah, she did have pizza.
She bought that pizza.
There was a lot of people over there that day.
Bro, yeah, we came.
Was deep.
Yeah, we came.
It was deep in there.
That was the beginning of it all, man.
Yeah.
After that, it was just Halo at your house. And
so they would come to my house, listeners. So me and Ed, he would come over. And then, at first, like all good stories, it starts off innocent.
Yeah.
We just playing the game, not really caring about life. I think the most important things in our life is just like sports and like Jordans or something like that.
Yeah.
And video games.
That was it.
Yeah, it wasn't no women yet. Or not really, what I'm saying?
None for me.
I had a couple that was not nobody talking about, but it was pretty trash for me. And then that just became the routine, bro. Because it started off just like a weekend thing. It just come over for on the weekend. Then as boys got older and boys got like cars and stuff, some people would come over during the week. You know what I'm saying? Or we was playing football, so we only played on Thursday, Friday. So there's a basketball game Tuesday, Thursday, or whatever. Like, y'all want to go to the game? So we'll come to my house, play the game till it's time to play the game. Go to the basketball game. Or we go to Taco Bell.
Yeah.
And just through that time, we just talked. It was a lot of conversation.
Yeah, I'm about to say, when you playing the game,
you ain't got no choice to talk
to music. Yeah, that hard drive, man.
And you just find out about people. You know what I'm saying? And most of them were at my house, but I will give y'all some. I will shoot you some bail because most of the game and stuff was at my house, but we would do sandlots at your crib.
Yep.
We would play pickup football games on the weekend at your crib.
We had a little open lot by my house,
so they had that open field. So it was just another place to congregate. I think that's all we was looking for.
Yeah, because we didn't have that there, man. It wasn't like a place where you could literally just go sit and chill.
It wasn't like no arcade like in the.
And we didn't have a rec like most cities have a rec.
No YMCA. We had a skate rink that lived for.
But that was out the way. You wasn't going to just go there to chill.
No,
it wasn't like we had a bowling alley. We didn't have no mini golf. It was literally like the only place you could really hang out with your friends is at somebody's house.
Yeah,
honestly,
exactly.
There was no place unless you was just gonna go sit in a fast food place. But they probably gonna run you off after a little bit.
I'm about to say, and even then, like the only place you had to congregate was somebody's house or a sporting event.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's pretty much it. And I just remember as when did we? I think it was like, when did we start breaking into like parties? Because we talked about this the other weekend too.
Okay, so
my sophomore year,
party. Yeah, like that summer going into my senior year
and going into my junior year.
Because that was the first one I ever went to because it had a pajama theme and I wore a thermal like a fool.
You wore that black thermal,
and it was so I had to take that off.
That boy Ed was sweating in there, y'all.
I didn't know.
That boy Ed was sweating. And it's the Masonic, so everybody don't know the Masonic, but the people that know that, they was the Masonic, so it was straight.
I learned my lesson.
You know that hot yoga he talking about y'all? It was probably like that.
Yeah, that's the original.
That's the original hot yoga. It is like all kids, like 17, 18, 17, 16.
But yeah, man, that started when we started partying together, and that was during the summers. That would be on Wednesday, but I always have Wild Out Wednesday. So the move was go to Jew House first.
Get ready.
Yeah. Then we moved from there.
And
then Tuesday we had Buffalo Wild Wings. Same process. We go to Jew House first. Yep. Then go take off from there. Yep. This spot was always like the
start.
The start of the night.
Because you go there to get your mind right. Okay, this is what we doing. We're going to get the layout.
Everybody get together. That means everybody didn't deal what they needed to do before.
So now they ready to go. From here, we start the night. And we start there from my house. And
honestly, probably ended at his night too.
Yeah.
I mean, ended the night at his house too.
Yeah.
Probably go to Waffle House maybe, but for sure it's going to end up back at his house that night. And you just going to recap the night.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the next day you just go back over there.
And just do the same thing. Like I used to it was funny because it used to be like orders of when people would come to my house.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to just give you a good idea. So like if it's a Saturday, and there's a party that night, okay, it would go like this. I wake up in the morning, probably go do something with my people, help somebody move or some stuff like that. Stuff they make you do when you're a teenager.
Yeah.
Then if it's the summer, we going to go hoop.
Mm-hmm.
If it's the summer, we going to go hoop. We going to go hoop, probably hoop for like 3 hours.
That was crazy.
In the sun.
No, somebody might have water. Maybe
one water bottle.
A bottle.
and if we at Reggie House ORP, he got the hose. You know what I'm saying? So we hoop till like 4, 5.
Yeah.
From like 1 to 5. Then after that, it would just I would come home because we were trying to figure out what happened. And then this is like the order people would come into the crib. First person there was the first person there was probably Jacoy. And then he leave. Because Jacoy come first, see nobody there, probably chill, talk to my mom, and then he leave. Then the first person that was usually there was probably like Miles, maybe. No, not Miles, because he would come with Coop. It'd probably be you. You'll probably come first, or Brinson. No, Brinson.
Yeah, I might say
Brinson would be first.
Always be there before.
Yeah, Brinson would be first before everybody because he just come, but he would come at an awkward time. Like this, not even like pregame time. This like I'm still like Brinson. I still gotta take a shower, bro. And he's like, oh, I just sit in the room. Like, bro, I gotta get dressed in the room. I gotta get dressed in the room
and not care either. He just
So Brinson to come first, and then me and Brinson be cooling for like an hour, and then maybe Miko. If he got dropped off, he'll come. Then you came like in the middle, because somebody was always riding with you, so you had to pick somebody up. If it was like Miles or Miko.
Yeah, I pick up my Corey sometimes.
My Corey. And my Corey. You and my Corey. And then like the later crew was like Coop and Miles and Jacoy because, they had their own stuff they did. And then once they come, it might be one more person. But outside, always one weird person. Like
I'm about to say that's one kind of like because Reggie and Dre would.
I'm about to say
come.
Reggie and Dre would come. Probably play one game. We know we about to leave when Dre and Reggie come because they really just coming to get with everybody. Then we leave, and that'll be the order. But then,
man, it just started from there, and
you gave me a lot of rides, bro.
I'm about to say then by the time we have actually made it to the school year of my senior year, from that summer we had it
Yeah.
We had our little routine because because I didn't play football my senior year and you wasn't on varsity at the time. So
yeah,
our Friday routine was we was going go home and change real quick, go to Taco Bell because you remember that's when they had the 5-layer burritos. What, that was only $1 too, huh?
Yeah, it was.
And you remember you only needed what, 1 or 2? You only needed 2.
No, you only needed 1, bro.
Oh, but if you do the 2, then that's when you feel bloated and just disgusting. Because I remember that time we did it. Man, let's load up on them.
Yeah, like, let's get 2. I think we went to a basketball game. Bro. Basketball game.
I think that was like the first time I was ever just that bloated, man.
Yeah, like my stomach poking out my shirt. And that's when I was small, too. Like, I was small. But
that was our routine, man. I mean, that was football season and basketball
season. We did it like that.
So I go to Taco Bell, get them 5-layer burritos. I was going to pay and change because I didn't have any money.
Yeah. Yeah, straight change. Hopefully Coop working so we can get an extra cup.
That was the days where you could just I would just throw in my order saying a free cup. I mean, the cups was nothing to them.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, that's true. Definitely was 5-layer burrito thugging. And I don't know, we just had a lot of like alone time, like not even on like no weird stuff. It just ended up being like me, you sometimes, or me, you and my Corey, or me, you and Jacoy, or you know what I'm saying? And then we just be up there chopping it up, just talking.
So we had
I don't know
if it's because we was just how where we was from set up, but talking was one of the main things you could do. So.
Bro, me and Ed used to just be places just talking, like not even really doing nothing. Like it was, bro. That's what I be trying to say. Like this podcast is, if y'all would have heard this like 10 years ago, Jesus Christ, because it was a lot more wilder. But
I might say, we was talking. Still. It wasn't as refined, mature as it is now, but
it was definitely some candid conversation. You know what I'm saying? But no, even past that, and this is when you know you got a real friendship, because a lot of people listen to this different places and they had friends in high school, but when they went to college, they might drop off.
Yeah.
And I know we kind of talked about that in other episodes, but like specifically for me and Ed, and this kind of goes into when you were saying a couple episodes ago, how it's like, if somebody means something to you, you're going to be there for them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Ed was there for me even in college. So I went to UNT and you was in Louisiana Tech.
Yeah.
That's probably like a 3-hour ride, 4 hours.
Yeah.
To Denton.
Yeah. We
maybe to Dallas.
Before.
But Ed would come through.
Oh yeah, once I stopped running track and I had a car, man, it'd just be a weekend.
I was about to say,
I had nothing to do.
It went from like, you invite friends for the event, like, man, come for homecoming.
Because I remember the first time I ever went to UNT was for Kerr Beach.
Yeah, like come to Kerr Beach or come to the whatever the homecoming or come to like Thanksgiving break, spring break.
Yeah.
It went from that to just I'm coming on a random weekend. It's like, I bet.
I'm pretty sure like at one point I was coming in. You would for sure see me once a month.
Yeah, I was definitely seeing you once. It got to the point where people at my school knew Ed.
Yeah,
they're like, "Oh, what's up?"
I might say because I knew streets and Denton and stuff. Because now I work there, but like before that, just off the strength of just always coming up there. I knew where Eagle was. I knew,
and I know you be right like, "Oh, that's where we went when we did this, and that's where we went when we did that."
Knew the Republic, the Forum.
Yeah, so we had got really solid. By the end of both our high school careers, but like college, I would say really refined the friendship. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because it kind of just, because you growing up, like we're not 18 no more. We're like 21, 22.
You on your own.
Yeah, like real life stuff happening. Like I've got my apartment, you got your apartment. We start talking about the conversations grow. Like the conversations at my house in high school would just be like, man, you saw what old girl? You talking to old girl? Or like, man, you trying to get these ones, trying to get these twos? Nah. But fast forward to like college, it's more like, man, I got to get this deposit for this. And like, that's crazy. That
what I want to do with my life. I don't know what I want to major in.
Yeah. Do you even like your classes? No, I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do that. And that's how you know you got a real friend. And when you know it's growing into something because the conversation changed and it's like I got to see Ed become the man he is. Yeah, the man, and you got to see me even when I went to like off and stuff like that. And we just always been a duo that I don't know, just we value the conversation between each other because we know we're gonna be real with each other. Like I never have to worry about Ed lying to me.
Yeah,
I don't think I ever have to worry. He might be harshly honest. He called me the broke fan one time, y'all, on the voicemail. You remember the voicemail?
And I refined that I used to be a little too harsh, but yeah.
But you know, you have that point in the friendship where it's like, oh, this is who it is, or this is what it means to me. Remember Galveston?
Yeah, and then
you know what I'm saying. If you you know,
and that's with you too, because I know like he gonna always give me sound, reasonable advice, and even though he on my side, you know, if it come to it, he's gonna always be like unbiased, like it's just practical, reasonable stuff. Because I've been known to overthink stuff, so he'll just simplify it and ask me a simple question. Well, do you like her? Do you want to? Yeah. Do you want to do this? And where you want to be?
And there's definitely been some times where I've had to like, Ed, is that your philosophy or is that what's really happening?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But at the same time,
and then too, it's like, and
go
then
ahead,
I think he's like, I think he understands so well like my communication style that he know like he can just ask me the straight question, be like, no, that's not what you want to do, and be like, no, that's not. I remember one time, I think you had asked me, are you okay? Or something like that, and I was like, yeah, I'm straight. He was like, Ed, no, you not. I was like, I'm really not. But I just went in after that. But too, you know, sometimes and me too, sometimes I can like talk through stuff, but I need to talk out loud. And you just always been that a lot for me where I'm just literally, I can come to a conclusion, but I'm going to have to talk out loud and I'm talking to you, but I come to it.
Yeah. There'll be the times I like fade in and out, but I know what he's saying though. I know what he's saying.
Then at the end, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to just do it. And he's like, yeah, I'm like, appreciate you, man.
And there's definitely times where I can be overzealous and Eddie be like, bro, that's not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know how you want it to happen, but that's probably not going to happen because you're so rooted in like realism and shit and stuff like that. I'm sorry. And stuff like that to where it's like, I know I need Ed. I need his knowledge. I need his discipline. Like when people tell me like, man, why you and Ed so close? Like, bro, because he has a lot of qualities that I don't. Like he always talks about structure on this show, and it's like, bro, like that's one of the main things I admire about him. Like I admire Ed for this. Like he could say, I need to be this place, and I need to do this to get to this place, and he implements that in like a day. For me, it take me like a week, maybe 2 weeks. I relapse, you know what I'm saying? Then I get my stuff together. But
yeah, I think I seen that somewhere where it's like you should have people around you that got qualities that you want, or like, you know, kind of want to build yourself up to have. And I mean, that's what I learned from you, because you know you way more personable and a people person. So I just from studying you and seeing how you interact with people, I learned how to be a people person to have those skills to be able to be personable and a people person and like what that take and stuff. So, because I think that's the main thing I always admire about you, just, you know, just being personable with people. So that's what I definitely have taken and implemented in my life, just knowing how to do it, you know.
Yeah. And that's definitely one of the things that make this podcast, because we had always been talking about doing the podcast, right? And we had ideas about like everybody together. We tried that, if you know. And then when it gets down to like one-on-one, it's always, I think it's fitting that it's me and you, because like, although we agree on some things, we both have different temperaments about other subjects. Yeah. And we can bounce that off each other. And I think that's what makes the podcast. So, yeah.
So there you have it.
Episode 39.
Yep, that's the origin story.
You know, do all things on all the things.